say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Los Angeles Clippers. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. A look at Chicago. They would be at the golf course if the playoffs happened today, looking to make a final push.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they had much bigger things in mind when the season started. They didn't think of themselves as a middle-of-the-road club, but right now, that's where they are.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
And the Clippers starting five. The guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. And for Chicago, they've got Josh Giddey, Lonzo Ball out there with Kobe White. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Vucevic in at the center position. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Now, Buzelis. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Ball with a wide-open look. Offline with his 3. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Buzelis grabs the board. Back to Vucevic. Shoots over Zubac. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Buzelis.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
Back to Harden. We've played just over a minute here in the first. No good with the layup. Let's send it out to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. David?
Now, I asked him how they plan to limit the effectiveness of Kawhi Leonard. Coach said the thing with Kawhi is that even if you're able to slow him down offensively, he'll find a way to impact the game with his defense. He's one of the best two-way players the game has ever seen. So they won't have a moment's rest tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And here's Jones after the three-pointer from Nikola Vucevic. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. Leonard against Giddey. Pass to Harden. It's stolen by Buzelis.
And thought that pass is going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
Yep, it counts.
Well, a sharp start for them. 3 of 4 from the field.
Harden kicks to Powell. Inside. Got a piece of it. Giddey with it. Zubac defending. Here's Vucevic. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Powell, no one around him. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Well, it took him 4 attempts, but they've taken the lid off the basket. Maybe that'll get some momentum going.
Giddey sets the pick for Buzelis. To the paint, 6 on the shot clock, and Vucevic throws it down.
Can't be too surprised by this. Vucevic got the room, and he went to work.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Chicago making a switch here. Smith has checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Dunn's checked in. Clippers trail by 6. And staying a positive for the Bulls over the last couple seasons. They've really done a good job of taking care of the ball.
Yeah, Kevin, that's been an emphasis for them. You don't want to beat yourself. So you look up and down the roster, it's a pretty disciplined group. But it's also the kind of thing that can change from year to year.
And it's White missing. LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Harden on the wing. White covering. Shot clock at 6. That's a 2 from Powell. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Powell's got 5 points so far.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Now, here's Dunn. Scoreless thus far. Smith against Leonard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
A free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. With the All-Star game behind us, Greg, what's the focus now for teams that find themselves far outside of the playoff picture?
It depends on the team, Kevin, but in my opinion, it's all about competing and building a foundation for next season. Use the time you have to consistently improve.
Leonard hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Jones looking for an opening. White inside, guarded by Harden. White against Harden. Yes, that goes in.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Out to the wing. To the middle. Harden against White. Now here's Harden. He's guarded closely, and they pick up 2.
And for Harden, finishing through contact is just part of the job description. He gets bodied up almost every time he takes it inside.
Now here's White. He had 15 points last out and finished off by Collins.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Harden against White. Right side Leonard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
The first free throw is good.
And a guy any team would love to have. The quiet confidence of Kawhi has worked throughout his career.
Phillips, he's checked in for the Bulls. Josh Giddey comes in for Trey Jones. And then for the Clippers, Ben Simmons comes in for Ivica Zubac. And Norman Powell subbed in for James Harden. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 3-point lead. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Pistons in Detroit. And Leonard gets it to go.
And seeing Leonard hit the corner 3, I'm reminded of his Game 7 dagger when Toronto beat Philly and went on to win it all.
Down low, Collins. And finished off by Collins.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Nikola Vucevic firing on all cylinders for the Bulls. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Batum is out there with Simmons. Then there's Dunn. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. The Clippers trail. Now here's Powell. Batum, the screen. Powell, that's good. Powell's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Clippers. Herter passes to Giddey. Driving the lane. Here's Phillips. No good from outside.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. Over to the left wing. It's good from long range. Phillips has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
To the inside. Here's Simmons. And the rejection by Collins. Bogdanovich against Giddey. Smith outside. Now here's Herter. He's tightly guarded. Smith with a screen on Bogdanovich. Giddey, no good. Clippers trail by 3. The drive by Simmons. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Look at the Clippers. They're in 7th and looking to hold on to that seed for the playoffs.
You know, for Los Angeles, they had much bigger things in mind when the season started. They didn't think of themselves as a middle-of-the-road club, but right now, that's where they are.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
Jones checked in for Josh Giddey. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And here's a look at some numbers for Kobe White.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Jones up top. Dunn covering. Vucevic against Simmons. And Vucevic kicks to Herter. Just 4 to shoot. There's the triple. And he's good on the 3-ball. Herter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Dunn outside. Clippers moving the ball around. Jones for 3. Chicago leading by 6. It's Jones on the way. Dunn covering. Launches it. The shot by Buzelis, no good. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to Detroit.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Yeah, those opposing crowds can put you off balance at the stripe, but you got to block out the noise and make those free throws.
Smith outside. Vucevic a screen on Jones. Smith kicks to Jones. Here's Vucevic. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bulls lead by 6.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Chicago making some changes. Josh Giddey's checked in for Jalen Smith. Kobe White comes in for Kevin Herter. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Trey Jones. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Dunn. Here's Jones. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Detroit. Simmons dishes to Bogdanovic. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
All the way up. The beard. Well, those were 2 loud points.
Pass to Buzelis. Giddey against Leonard. Buzelis with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Vucevic a screen on Hart. Ball with the bucket. Hey, Stan, we've heard talk about players not heaving up a shot at the buzzer to protect their shooting percentage. Have you run into that at all?
Oh, Kevin, that definitely happens. Players are concerned about all of those numbers, shooting percentages being one of them, because they become a factor in contract negotiations. But they have to realize, number one, you've got to do what gives your team a chance to win. And number two, with all the analytics, teams separate out what they call heaves at the end of quarters.
Now here's Vucevic. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
Well, with his rebounding and scoring, Vucevic is a nightly double-double threat.
Chicago shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And he knocks down the first one.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Norman Powell comes in for Bogdanovic. No good on the second free throw. Clippers trail by 8. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. And Jones slams it in.
And some serious ingenuity from Leonard there. He sees the opening and then just makes the right read.
Pass to Buzelis. Vucevic setting the pick for Buzelis. No good with the triple. So for Chicago, their last game, a win against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game these days. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Outside ball. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Zubac, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bulls lead by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the baskets, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Welcome, everyone, to halftime. The Chicago Bulls find themselves in a good matchup here at the break.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the fresh legs for the second half.
And looking ahead, here's what's to come later on tonight in the NBA. It'll be the Wizards out at Capital One Arena against the Trailblazers. Tip-off will be 7 o'clock Eastern.
This feels like a toss-up between have-nots.
Yeah, both teams have faced some big challenges thus far. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Well, that's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
The Bulls leading by 4. They've got Kobe White. Buzelis out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Inside, here's Leonard. Second shot opportunity. It counts. And the foul. It goes on Josh Giddey.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. A free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. The Bulls shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Giddey the pass to Vucevic. Now here's Giddey to the middle. Stolen by Jones. And Leonard has it in the corner. Down low. Here's Zubac. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bulls. They trail by 1. They're playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Vucevic down low. Working on Zubac. Vucevic with the bucket.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Harden kicks to Powell. Outside Leonard. Back to Harden. 5 to shoot. Over ball. That one rolling around and rims out.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Pass to Giddey. Over Harden, and Giddey gets it to go. And now it's a 3-point Bulls lead.
And honestly, Giddey mostly avoids that area, but nice to see him being aggressive.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So, it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. The Bulls leading by 5. You know, Stan, it is great to see Kobe White put it all together.
It sure is, Kevin. This guy hung in there with a great attitude, even when he wasn't playing as much as he wanted to. He's still growing as a player, knocking down shots. His confidence is sky high. His approach will take him a long way.
I got to believe as a coach, that is incredibly satisfying to have that kind of player.
Yeah, it really is when you have a guy like that and he just keeps getting better.
The free throw drops for Buzelis. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him.
Right.
Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Stan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
Wow. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. Clippers trail by 7. Leonard on the wing, covered by Smith. 2 points. That one goes. Leonard's got 13.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Ivica Zubac. And he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. The Bulls leading by 5. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. To the paint. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on James Harden. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Yeah, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, what's great about Kobe White is his commitment to raising his game. You look at him season to season, and he's always trying to do more.
And both free throws good for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Now, here's Dunn. He has yet to score. Harden has a wide open look. No good on the three. And the Bulls with possession. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Here's White. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, White can attack fast, and the defense was unprepared to contest him cleanly.
Bulls have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Trey Jones is checked in for Josh Giddey. Both shots good from the stripe. And it's Harden with the ball for the Clippers. 9-point game. Pass to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Here's Harden. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player. I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
First free throw is good. You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And that one falls for White. And so he hits both. Clippers trail by 9. Done outside. A floater. And the dunk by Zubac.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Now here's Herter. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Clock at 6. Jones, the pass to White. Over Harden. And there is White. And that's good on the assist by Jones. White's got 8 points in the quarter. Dunn kicks to Zubac. Pass to Harden. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Leonard, no luck. The Bulls leading by 9. Outside, Jones. Down low. Here's Collins. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Collins has got 6.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5. The first free throw is good.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Phillips, he's checked in for the Bulls. Simmons checked in for the Clippers. Derek Jones comes in for James Harden. Leonard hits them both. The Bulls leading by 9. Herter with it. Collins, a screen on Powell. From deep, Herter trains the three-pointer. Herter's got the lead up to 12 now for Chicago.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
And so it's Chicago, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Back right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got Derek Jones. Harden out there with Dunn. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. And here's Jones. Collins finds Herter. Here's Jones. It's hauled in by Dunn. Clippers trail by 10. Inside. Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Simmons. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, just outsmarting the coverage. Pretty savvy pump fake by Simmons.
That free throw, no good. And the Bulls making a change here. Horton Tucker's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Eubanks, he's checked in for Dunn. That's off as well, so he misses both. And it's Jones with the ball for Chicago. Smith outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No one near Herter as he lets it fly. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Simmons finds Eubanks. Now, here's Bogdanovich, defended by Horton Tucker. Pass to Harden, puts up a 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Terry's checked in for Jalen Horton-Tucker. As Dunn's checked in for Los Angeles. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When the three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Poked away and stolen by Simmons. Outside, Bogdanovich. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Simmons sets a screen for Dunn. And Simmons slams it in.
Great job by Simmons taking initiative in that screen and roll. The coaching staff has to love that.
Jones, the pass to Smith. And here's Herter. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. Jones against Dunn. And the Bulls with another miss. Clippers trail by 8. Harden outside. Takes it inside. Simmons from downtown. That's good from Dunn on the assist by Simmons. Simmons got his 3rd assist on the night. To the inside. Tipped away. Stolen by Harden. And now the Clippers on the break. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Friday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors. Then on Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers.
And for their matchup with Orlando, they have that date circled. They love to compete, and they feel they can play very well against that group if they can execute.
A new lineup here for the Bulls. And then for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Ben Simmons. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Bogdanovich. And Norman Powell subbed in for Chris Dunn. Buzelis with the ball, defended by Jones. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. There's Ball with the 3. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Zubac. Giddey against Leonard. Back to Zubac. Over Ball. Without that one, the Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Zubac.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
Well, you love their execution to get back in it. This game's very much in reach for that.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Buzelis. Ball against Harden. Ball dishes to White. Trying to end the drought. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Bulls lead by 5.
Important points right there from White, showing he wants more responsibility over time.
Showing no hesitation and in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Pass to Vucevic. And no good. Excellent defense there from Zubac. Takes a shot at the elbow. And it's Chicago with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Ball to pass to Vucevic. Leads over Zubac, and it's Vucevic missing. And it's Harden with the ball for Los Angeles. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. Offensive rebound. Chicago leading by 3. Here's ball. Here's hitting. And the Bulls with another miss. Now the Clippers with it. They're on a 14-5 run here. Jones. Good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Here's Vucevic. Count.
Big Vooch with a big bucket. That is clutch.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Here's Harden. Here's Leonard. And they get it back. Buries the triple. A tremendous three to tie it up.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Vucevic, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Zubac.
Well, Vucevic did a good job of feeling the defense there and worked his way into a trip to the line.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of two is good. That gives them the lead.
Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Guys, what are their best options now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
There's 25 seconds left in the game. Here's Leonard. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Shoot two.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, at this point, they're going to have to go for the 3 and try to force OT.
Pass to Jones. No good from 3-point territory. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Nick, great win tonight. Good performance by you. How surprising is it that you contributed to the game in so many ways?
I mean, I wouldn't say it surprised me. I always knew I could play at this level, but I just play hard. Just play hard and get things happen. I don't try to force anything. I just let the game come to me, and I play hard. Rebounds. Like I said, it's a lot about effort. That's what I can do every night. And points are gonna come some nights. Sometimes they won't. Just take what I get and just keep playing.
Well, you did it all over the floor tonight, Nick. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Nikola Vucevic.